can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me DREBIN.
DREBIN?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you?
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm DREBIN number 893. You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4, the official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight, rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down. My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they're even registered. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green, neither. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former U.S. Army. I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well-equipped, am I right? So, can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
What's your take on him, Otacon?
I don't particularly like the guy. But it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns. Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. DREBIN, a well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. DREBIN's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like DREBIN would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, DREBIN's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
So, we ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a...
Alright, so now he just runs over like how every gun you pick up, he pays you, and you can buy stuff from him. I really miss this game though. I haven't played it much. Well, I have played it lots, but I haven't played it much recently.
I know what you're thinking, but DREBIN does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and DREBIN both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt DREBIN's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with DREBIN from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy, connect you with him. I'm adding a DREBIN menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to DREBIN. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to DREBIN for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume DREBIN has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Guess I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
M4 Custom. Alright, let's get head into DREBIN shop for ammo, custom parts, and ID-free weapons. That sounds beautiful. Alright, we don't need that. I'm going to hold on to that. But I'm going to switch the M4 to that slot. And then we want to go get a suppressor from DREBIN. So, custom parts, suppressor. Is this for the M4? No, that's for the operator. Alright, there you go. 200 DREBIN points. How many do we have? 14,000. So, if I buy... Let's get 3 of them. And then for the operator, how many do I have? I think I have 1, so I'll get 1 more extra. Alright, there you go. So I'm going to go attach those things. Oh, that suppressor's already on, so there you have it. And now the game gets bloody from here on out because I'm probably going to shoot everyone I see.
Get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across is straight through.
Yeah, I really gotta get used to this game again.
The walls could come down any second.
Hang on, I think there's something up here. So I'm gonna run back this way real quick. A nest, so... couple of tranks. Okay, good. I thought there was an enemy up here, but apparently not. Hey, don't go down. An AK and... what is that? Petro bomb. So now... custom parts. Dot sight. Oh, nice. Okay. And then we gotta jump back down, and there you have it. I can't wait for Metal Gear Solid 5, though. Recently I was just doing some research, and other than Ground Zeroes... Okay, get the hell up there, Snake. Jesus.